Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing good and all the lesson taught to you by far is clear. So today I have a very interesting topic that you can already see here, and the name says countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So let's see what are countable nouns. So we will understand the word countable nouns by the word count. Okay, children? So, what do you mean by counting? Counting means to count by numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So, anything that you can count on your fingertips or either through a calculator or anything, that particular thing will come under the category of a countable noun. I hope you all remember what are nouns, isn't it? So let's very quickly recap what are nouns. What are nouns? So what are these? These are the names of a, what are these? The names of a person, place, animal, or things. Do you remember, children? So the names of a person, place, animal, or things are called nouns. So in person, if we take the example such as a boy. So if there are 5 boys in the class, can you count them? Yes. So these will come under the category of countable nouns, and I am writing CN for that. That means the boys can be counted. Whereas if I take the example what have I written? SUGAR, sugar. Everybody knows what is sugar. Can you all sit and actually count the sugar? Can you all sit for hours and count each granule of sugar? No. That means it comes under the category of uncountable noun. I'm writing UN just to put it in a simpler form. So, as I told you, anything, any noun that you cannot count, no matter what, you cannot count, will come under the category of uncountable noun. Okay, children? So, countable noun, as I told you, counting everybody knows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there are n number of counting numbers. There is no end to it. You can go on counting lakhs, 10 lakhs, etc. So there is no end to the countable noun. But when you come to the uncountable nouns, then what happens? You cannot count it. You can feel it. You can measure it. For example, everybody drinks a glass of dash so that your bones can be stronger. What is that liquid that you drink, children? Yes. I guess you've got the name by now. It is milk, isn't it? So if you see, children, if mama gives you a glass of milk. Okay, kindly bear with my drawing. So if she gives you a glass of milk, then a glass of milk will come under the category of countable noun because there is a glass of milk. There is a glass of milk. There are 10 glasses of milk. So the milk is in the glass. You are counting the glasses. Then it will come under the category of countable noun. But if simply milk is written and you have to identify whether it is a countable noun or an uncountable noun, then what will happen? You measure it. You cannot count it. It is a liquid, isn't it? So you cannot count it by 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you can't count it. So it will come under the category of uncountable noun. Okay? So I hope, children, the concept of countable nouns and uncountable nouns is clear to you all. So now we are going to proceed towards the book exercise that has been given in your reader book. Quickly take out your reader books with me. Okay, children, so this is page number 28 and this is the exercise of lesson number 3 that we were already doing. So the heading says countable and uncountable nouns. There's a box in which few items have been given to you, few things have been given to you, and you have to identify whether they are countable or uncountable. So I've written, just to make it easy, I have written C and UN, or you can write clearly as CN rather. Okay, so children, I'll just take up a few examples that have been given here so that the concept is clearer to you all. So number 1 is sandwiches. If you see sandwich, everybody knows sandwiches are made out of breads, isn't it? So sandwiches can very easily be counted. For example, if mama gives you 4 sandwiches and your friend Ria has got 7 sandwiches, so how many sandwiches are all together? 4 of yours and 3 of your friends, so it is 7. So basically sandwiches are in quantity. किसी भी चीज़ की जब क्वांटिटी हमें पता होता है, that means it can be counted in numbers, then it is going to come as countable noun. So I'm just going to write down C here, CN, that will come under the category of countable noun. What you can do is later on you can divide this portion into 2 parts and then write the countable nouns here. Next we have truth. Truth means the real thing or the correct thing which is true. So anything that is true, but it cannot be counted. You cannot count the quantity of the truthness in any matter. So children, this truth, that means सच्चाई को क्या नहीं कर सकते, हम कभी काउंट नहीं कर सकते. आप उसको, you cannot count it on your fingertips, how much truthness or how much truth is there in any matter or in anything. So truth is a quality. It will not come under countable noun. It will be uncountable. So I'm writing UN here and later on I'm going to write down here. Okay, then again water. As I gave you the example of milk, isn't it? So milk cannot be counted. It can be measured. आप उसको measure कर सकते हैं, but you cannot count water. But like you could count the glasses of water, in the same way the glasses of water can be counted. 1 glass water, 1 water bottle, 2 bottles of water, this all can be counted, but it is simply written here as water. So this water is something that cannot be counted in numbers, so it will come under the uncountable category. Okay, next we have cities. As you all know, what does city means? Sheher. So every state has so many cities, so the data is available, so the cities can easily be counted. I know it will take some time, but yes, the cities or the number of cities in the country or in a state can all be counted, so it will come under the category of countable nouns. So this way, children, I will just read out the words for you and the rest can be done by you. Sugar, I already gave you an example in which category it is going to fall down. Then we have girl. Again, you know where the girl is going to fall, because 1, 2, 3, 4, the girls can be counted. Again, children, wood. Wood means lakdi. So a wood cannot be counted. It will not be counted, because if I told you there was a pile of wood or a log of wood, so the logs of wood can be counted. Like you could count the glasses of water, in the same way you can count the logs of wood. आप लकड़ी के जो पीसेस हैं, जो लॉग्स हैं, आप उनको काउंट कर सकते हैं, बट लकड़ी को सिर्फ यहाँ पे लिखा है वुड लिखा है, लॉग वर्ड यूज नहीं हुआ है, दैट मीन्स वुड कैन नॉट बी काउंटेड. A story can be counted. I heard 3 stories tonight and I wrote down 2 stories for my sister. So you can count the number of stories. Okay, so it is countable noun. So this way, children, the remaining 2 columns are to be done by you, and then you're going to share it on my WhatsApp. Thank you so much, children, for watching, and as you know, if there's any confusion, I'm always available on WhatsApp. Thank you so much. Do like the video and subscribe my channel for more such videos.